Hello there guys, hope you're doing well. It's Optimus Prime 809 here. Now, I came across this Earthspark Warrior class Bumblebee figure in the Entertainer, and it looked interesting to me, and I don't remember hearing anything about it releasing. It looked pretty good, so I picked it up. I can see that nobody else has reviewed this figure before, so to quote Unicron, it pleases me to be the first. So yeah, I did want to just show this figure off to you guys, just so you have an idea of what it's like, similar to the Rise of the Beast Deluxe Mainline Bumblebee, where I was curious about it, and wanted to help you guys with your purchase decision. I thought I'd do the same thing here for this Warrior class Bumblebee. So let's start off by looking at the packaging. Here we go. So if you picked up any of the other Warrior class figures, you'd know exactly how this looks. And turn it to the side. Warrior class. And there's Bumblebee, looking really cool. This is a render, but the yellow on him looks really quite nice actually. And, well, if you get the Warrior class Twitch, you can create this monstrosity. A bit of a waste in my opinion. I would have rather they included a weapon with him instead of that gimmick, but that's something you can do. There's B. And, yeah, that's about it. And here we have the instruction manual. I've seen this a million times before. I don't really use them anymore, but it's there if you need it. Cool. So, let's get back to the main attraction. Here's B. So he looks quite a lot like his deluxe counterpart. That's what actually drew me to this figure. In some ways it's actually a lot better than the deluxe version. I'm sure you've noticed something here. I'll get to that, don't you worry. I like that he's got, you know, a bit of expression on his face. The deluxe one was quite plain. He didn't really have much going on. And yeah, no clear plastic. It's just this yellow plastic that's been painted with this nice, almost energon blue, which I really like. And he has a pinned wheel, or two, which is again something that's missing on the Earthspark figure, the Earthspark Deluxe figure. And this is the weird connection port for the combined mode with Twitch. It's got some nice sculpted detail. Cool, there you go. So it's from the underside, it's got these nice missile racks for his car mode. He's a little bit hollow, but yeah, he is a Warrior class figure, so that's to be expected. It's not a full deluxe figure, but it's also gimmick based, so it's somewhere in the middle between one of the old Warrior class figures and a new deluxe. Cost me about £11.20 from the Entertainer. So that's his robot mode. I'll actually bring in the deluxe figure here so you can see for yourself how they compare. So height wise, they're actually very similar. Just focus, there we go. I feel like the Warrior one is just ever so slightly taller. I'll bring his head sculpt in a little bit closer to the camera. You can see it's rather plain, not much going on. Whereas here, he's actually got a little bit of a smirk or something. And his head actually has a bit more paint detail. For example, up at the crest, this part here is painted silver. There we go. The deluxe figure on the right does have a bit more paint up here, as you can see in the grille. That's not present on the Warrior. He also has the clear, well, the translucent blue on his chest, whereas the one on the left does not. Whichever one you prefer, that's a matter of opinion. And I've customised mine a little bit with some panel lining on the right, as you can see on his legs. And also the pinned parts of his wheels, I painted them black as well, so that it doesn't look so weird. You'll notice how clean this is compared to the deluxe, which is it's a bit messy. You'll notice that this is all clear, translucent blue plastic, whereas it's all solid on the left figure. The deluxe is also looking rather hollow actually, more than I remembered. So yeah, there you have that. I think I prefer the overall yellow on this Bumblebee. Quite a nice colour, it's all consistent, whereas on this deluxe figure it does have noticeable paint mismatch, but if this whole figure was the same colour as the painted yellow, I think this would definitely look really good and would be the clear winner out of the two, honestly. But yeah, it's a matter of opinion, which one you prefer. The deluxe does include the blaster, which sadly the Warrior doesn't come with. I've panel lined it, as you can see. Fits in very nicely, there you go. I'm sure you'll be wondering if this works on the Warrior figure, so let's have a little look together. You'll notice that the yellow is also very different between these two, so it's going to look a bit weird, but if you're up to the task of customizing, that's perhaps something you can do. So that should fit, theoretically. Let's see. It's very tight, so I don't really want to risk it. Can maybe fudge it, But yeah, I think the yellows are so different that it wouldn't look too good. Let's leave that off to the side. Let's get this guy out. Quickly show off his articulation. So his head is on a ball joint. A little bit of up and down. Goes all the way around. Tiny bit of wiggly waggly. And then this shoulder goes all the way around. There's some out. Does kind of work against you when you start angling it. So if it goes straight out, it goes out fine. But as soon as you start turning it, it's a bit funny. And yeah, he actually has a bit of butterfly movement there. And these parts disconnect. So if you want to disconnect it and somehow get a weird range of movement, that's something you can do as well. And you'll see that this part of the upper arm, similar to the deluxe, is on its own sort of pin. There's ball jointed elbows. Nothing at the wrists. I definitely want to show you this because that's something that the deluxe does not have. Take a look. I think it's linked to the gimmick, but basically what you have to do is disconnect the torso. There's a little pin holding it. Let's see here, you might hear it. Yep, nice. So you can see that. That's the clip that's holding it together. But now that this is disengaged, look at this. Right, look how cool that is. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the lower body articulation is pretty much the same as the deluxe, even down to the ankle pivot. Ooh. There's kind of like a little track there that that holds it in place. I don't know if you can see over here. That just basically means that it can only go left and right. It's a bit hard to get it forward and back. You heard that click there. Yeah, anyways. There we go. So let's see what we can do real quick. It would be good if you had a bit of, upwards neck movement, and that would really allow you to make the most of it, but you can definitely make this look cool. Yeah, he doesn't want to stand, but you can sort of understand where we're going with that. There we go. And maybe let's try and do a similar thing with the deluxe. Yeah, I do feel like the arms are better proportioned on this warrior compared to the deluxe. They're a bit squished up here. So yeah, a little bit easier to pose the deluxe, but if you put a bit of effort in, you can definitely make the warrior look a lot better and pose much more naturally. Cool. So you guys can decide which one suits you in terms of the robot mode. Let's get them both transformed and see how the car mode looks. So, like I said, I don't really use the instructions. I kind of had to figure it out myself. I'm just going to reconnect the torso. Alright, let's do this. Nice, very streamlined, really. And same on the other side. Sleek and streamlined. That's what I was trying to say earlier, but my words failed me. Okay, so that's the upper body done. But yeah, this is rather different to the deluxe, as you can see here. You've got the ball joints, very long pegs. What you're going to have to do here is disconnect. And there's a nice hinge, as you can see here. Just have to remember which way it goes. I think it's like that. And then like that. Yep. Cool. I think we flip these round. Yes. Nice. Now we're just going to connect these two pegs. There's like some ports there, so we'll just connect that. And then kind of similar to the deluxe now, in that we have to get these doors into these holes here. Looks like they're bath effect compatible. I think that would probably help for the gimmick when you combine it with Twitch. What's the name? Twitch? Yeah. Yep, that's looking pretty done. Cool. So there you have it. That's Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. Alrighty, I'll get the deluxe transform and I'll come back to you guys. And here we go, they're both in vehicle mode now. And they're quite, well, they do look quite nice actually, both of them. I think for perhaps different reasons. This one has a different styling going on to this one actually. I feel like this is maybe a little more show accurate in that it's a lot more squat and low to the ground. But this one is cleaner, as you can see. So you know how the deluxe looks. I like to customise mine by painting the intakes over there, as you can see. And I've painted the mushroom pegs. And I've given a bit of panel lining just to break up the sculpt a little bit and give it a bit more detail. So, very nice, kind of reminds me like of a Ford GT. And here's the Warrior. Yeah, the rocket pods are really cool. I think I might customise them, maybe paint them red with some black. We'll see. The back is not great, honestly, especially when compared to the deluxe. These lights fold down over here and it all looks very clean and organised. Whereas here it's just a big gappy mess for the ball joints. And you can see the hinges here, there's nothing to really cover that up. And these lights don't actually fold down, they're just stuck like that, which looks a bit goofy. Yeah, and then obviously there's the big ugly connection port for the weird gimmick. But this whole section looks like a nice engine block, so I do like that. And I think perhaps the best thing about this figure is that there's no weird, clear, obvious colour matching issue. As you can see here, that's very present, which is a shame. If it was all this colour, I think that would have been really cool. Yeah, so it looks underneath. And that's how he looks underneath. So yeah, in terms of length, Warrior's actually a bit longer. And then obviously the blaster here. You can plug in there. Or that way, if you like. That's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, bit rambly. That's how my reviews often are. I'm not a reviewer, I'm just a guy trying to help you out. But these are my honest ad-libbed thoughts. No script, it's all off the cuff. No editing. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you these two figures just so you can make up your mind. And if you do happen to see this figure out in the wild and you're interested by it, you can just refer to this video and go for it if you wanted to. I think it's, you know, having the deluxe and having the Warrior class figure, I feel like it's, you know, not necessarily a waste, but it's not a figure that you need. It's not a figure that I need. I think it's just something that's cool to have, and it's different enough from the deluxe that I don't really feel too much regret in buying this Warrior class Bumblebee. I can customize it and make it look pretty cool, I reckon. So yeah, if you have the deluxe, I would say that it wouldn't be a mistake to also buy this Warrior figure if you like this Bumblebee. Thanks for watching. If you did like this, then just drop a like, maybe a comment, and you can check out my channel for some better made videos like my top 10 ranking lists, and perhaps some other videos if you're so inclined. Take care. Bye.